Good morning, 604.
Good morning, 604.
Good morning, Miss Camilla, Mr. R.
Wow, that was energetic this morning. I like that, Mr. R. We have some amazing news in the house. We have an officially big sister, Miss Leanna, so congratulations to you. All right. We're going to get the show on the road, and we're going to actually...
Wow, that was mad. No. Happy, yes, Leanna.
That's what I mean.
Because you guys are so, like, down after I said that.
We have a big sister in the house. Can
Congratulations,
we give that for
Leanna.
Leanna? All right. Oh, they say congrats in the chat to you. Awesome. Okay, so congrats. Thank you. All right. I'm sure you can't wait to meet your little sister, right? All right, so we're going to be working on area of triangles today. So Kalani volunteered to be the screenshot person, to screenshot the notes, and also be the person who's going to do what? The learning target we already assigned, which was who, Kalani Roman?
I didn't hear when you said that.
Okay, so the learning target is going to be read by Adam. Problem 1, I'll do. Problem 2 is Mr. R. 1 is Miss Canella, 2 is Mr. R. Problem 3 is Miss Sanchez. Problem 4 and 5 will be in a breakout room. And when we get to those breakout rooms, Mr. R and I will assign who will be the leaders or the teachers in there, if that's okay. That's what we did last class. All right, so again, just a reminder, guys, today starts the new week. I'm not sure if you were informed this morning, but we're going to tell you we are a yellow zone. So as per Mr. Blau, we will still have remote learning. School will not be open until further notice. So as of right now, we will still be coming live to you via Zoom through our homes. We have office hours today because it's Monday. It will be at 2:20. So for anyone that does not score 100 on both assignments, we expect to see you there today, okay? Obviously, if you have ILT or if you have to go to Miss NG, clearly you got to go there. We can't take that away from you. But other than that, we expect to see you in office hours today at 2:20. All right, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. So Kalani, at the end of each question, you can take a screenshot, and when we finish, you can put it all in one. You know how to do that? Okay, awesome. All right, can everyone see my screen? Yes, no, maybe so? All right, please make sure you're typing responses in the chat for class grade. Mr. R and I are going to be monitoring the chat. So let's get this show started. And again, if cameras need to go off, we need to be notified to everyone where they are so we all know where you are because we care about you all.
Miss Canella, I'm assuming you're going to put the attendance to this class?
Oh, I kind of can. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. All right, Kalani, can you please dish out the rules that we just spoke about? Can you repeat it?
So Adam's doing the learning target. You're doing problem 1, Mr. R problem 2, and Leanna problem 3.
All right, so today, guys, it's Monday, February 22nd of 2021. Your learning target standard, or your standard for today is 6GS1 for geometry. Adam?
Learning target. I can calculate the area of triangles and apply to real-world situations.
Write down the learning target. Continue.
Important vocabulary, formula, and images. Area of a triangle. A equals BXH2. B equal base, H equal height.
Great. So in this picture here, you say area equals 1/2 base times height. What we're technically doing, guys, 1/2 is the same as divided by 2 when you do the reciprocal, right? So we're going to use base times height divided by 2. Area equals B times H divided by 2. Make sure you write that down. B is the base, H is the height. Now, there are 4 easy steps. Adam's going to read, how do you calculate the area of triangles? Adam, please read the 4 steps.
How to calculate the area of triangles. 1. Draw and label a triangle. 2. Identify, name the base B, height H, and area A from the image or word problem. 3. Substitute, replace, plug in the numbers. 4. Solve and then divide by 2 to find the area.
Very important that when you multiply the base times height, you have to divide it by 2. Area equals base times height divided by 2. So we're going to give you like 30 seconds to write down the steps. You're drawing and labeling. You're identifying. We already know this because we've done this with volume. We're substituting or replacing, and then we're solving and dividing. Simple, right? We need you to be typing responses in the chat when we begin the next problem. All right, problem number 1. Kalani, can you read it for us, please?
The base of the triangle is 11 inches and the height of the triangle is 13 inches long. What is the area of the triangle? Label the triangle.
So, question, what should we do first? Step 1, do you remember? What does it say to do?
Name and label a triangle.
Right, draw and label the triangle. So what do we have to label here?
We have to label what is what, like the base and the height.
Okay, so what is the base according to the question? It's right there.
The base is 11 and the height is 13.
13 what?
13 inches.
No, oops, not plus inches. Do we know the area?
No.
So I'm going to make a little cheat sheet over here. We know that the area, we have to find it. We have to figure it out. We have to find it. We know that the base, you said, was 11 inches, right? We know that the height, which is H, is 13 inches. Everyone with me so far? Okay, what's the formula?
The formula is B times H divided by 2.
Please make sure you write base times height divided by 2. Now we're going to start identifying. Do we know the area?
No.
So we're going to put a question mark. Who's trying to come in? Yeah. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so the area we don't know, so it's a question mark.
So the area we don't know, it's a question mark.
B for base is 11 inches.
11 inches. Do we know the height?
The height is 13 inches.
Now, we labeled and drew the triangle. We identified, I wrote the formula. We identified the area, the base, the height. Now, number 3 is we're going to substitute the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Substitute, oops, the numbers. But we have to know area equals base times height divided by 2. Take it away. What do we do now?
Okay, so 11 times 13 is 143. And then 143 divided by 2.
Okay, so here we go. Area equals, what was it, 140 what?
143
Inches
by 2
squared. Now,
is 71.5.
it's what?
71.5.
Okay, remember, we're squaring it because we're multiplying 2 inches. So then the total answer, oops, area is 71.5 what?
Inches squared.
Inches to the second power. Does everyone see how she arrived at that answer? Kalani, I'm going to ask you to take a screenshot of that for us. So again, anytime you are given a triangle, always draw the triangle. It's visual. You label your base and your height. You then write your area formula of a triangle, which is base times height divided by 2. You already identified what they always give you 2 facts, and you have to figure out the third one. Then you're going to substitute the numbers and multiply the base and height, and then divide it in half, which is the same as dividing by 2. Are there any questions? This will all be in Google Classroom for you to perfect your notes. If you don't have enough time during class, you can turn them in at lunchtime.
Perfecto. All right, guys, it's my turn, obviously, so we're gonna take it over from here. It says areas of a triangles. Illuminate questions. Directions. Determine the area for each situation. Show all your work to receive full credit. In this given situation, we have find the area of a triangle that is half of the rectangle. Obviously, we know that area equals base times height divided by 2. However, that also depends. If I want to find the full area, so I'm going to do a double step, Ms. Canela. I hope you're okay with that because it's a lot of like that on the independent practice. So I'll tell you what I'm doing. You'll see what I'm doing. Okay, so it says, what is the area formula for the triangle? I just said it. Area equals base times height divided by 2. And now we're going to label the areas we know. The base clearly is 2 centimeters in this one. The height is 3 centimeters, and we do not know the area yet, right? So in order to find it, we're going to do simple math, which is base times height, which is what? 2 times 3 equals what? Someone, please? Anyone?
6.
2 times 3 is 6.
6. And then we divide that number by 2, and we get what?
3.
3 what?
3 centimeters.
3 centimeters squared. I'm glad that you guys said 3 centimeters squared. Now, obviously, area equals 3 centimeters squared, but that's only for one triangle, correct? So obviously, if I had this correct, if we go up, we know that the letter choice is going to be A. But what happens, Ms. Canela, can you circle A for me real quick? Now, what happens if they ask you a question like, okay, guys, you have 2 triangles there. You see that? Right? What happens if we say what's the area of the entire rectangle?
Meaning the area of one triangle is 3, so what would the other be to be the rectangle is what he's asking.
How many triangles we have there, guys? Think about it.
We have 2 triangles, so
2 triangles. So then we're going to take that same area from one triangle and we're going to times that number by what?
2.
2, right?
See that?
And you guys need to know how to do this, right? Because on the independent practice, there's questions and exit ticket. There's a lot of questions that correlate, like, oh, find the area of a triangle, but then it tells you something tricky, like, oh, you have 30 triangles. You're like, wait, what? Then it says find the area of the entire thing, right? So it also depends on how you guys read and structure the questions. Sometimes what the math does is they want you to do the reverse. So they tell you to find the entire thing first of the area of a triangle, and then they tell you, hey, go solve the entire area for the entire thing. It has 120 triangles. You're gonna be like, huh? Well, if you find one, then you can find them all. Does that make sense to all of you?
You guys have any questions for us before we proceed on?
I don't know if Ms. Canela was approved of what I just did, because it is type cheating, but I'd rather you guys know it versus not know anything at all.
Please type in the chat if you understand problem 1 and 2 right now before we move on. Type yes if you understand what Mr. R and I just did in Kalani.
And those of you that don't reply fast enough, I'm assuming that you guys do not know what we're doing, that you're just completely lost.
Again, that's why we have office hours too, and you have this class time to ask.
I did this exact same thing with my last class, and everybody said, yeah, we got it. And then when we got to the exit ticket, we got 1s out of 15 and 0s.
Yeah.
Don't let that person be you just because you don't want to advocate and talk up, right? So I recommend all of you. And if you're really stuck, guys, and you don't want to say it out loud, hey,
Just
tell another person. Tell me. Private message me. I don't care who you tell. Just make sure that you get the point.
All right, Kalani, were you able to take a picture of this? Okay. So do you guys see what we
Ms.
did?
Canelo, did you approve of what I just did?
Yeah, it's fine.
Hopefully you do.
It's fine.
Okay, cool.
It's good. We'll do that for the other 2 classes too.
Cool.
All right, we're good, Kalani? Okay. You have to show all your work in order to receive credit. Okay, let's move on to problem 3. Kalani, who's got problem 3?
Leanna.
Leanna Sanchez, big sister status. Where you at? This one's for you, kiddo. I know.
All right, hold on. It's really, really small to read. Can you make that bigger, please?
Absolutely. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, that's good. It's fine.
Right here, you need a little larger?
No, it's fine. It's
Okay.
good.
Go ahead.
Lola and Lily are sisters who do not like sharing a room. They decide to split their rectangular room into 2 equal triangles by putting tape on the floor. from one corner from corner to corner. If the length of the room is 12 feet and the width is 6 feet, what will the area of each triangle be?
So Leanna, what do we do here? What do we first have to label?
We have to label the length, the width, the base. Wait, hold on. The base and the height. So the base is 12, and then the height is 6
what?
6 feet,
Keep going.
and we do not know the area. So question mark. All right. So what we do is we know the formula is A, which equals to area equals to B times H, so base times height, and then square, because 2 equals square. And then we have to identify the name of the following. So base equals 12 feet, area question mark, and height equals to 6 feet. All right, so now what we have to do, so step 1 is, hold on, let me get my notes. All right, so step 1 is we have to solve, and that is we have to put the area, then after that we have to do A equals 12 feet times 6 feet, and then that equals to 74 feet.
Whoa, 12 times 6?
So wait, hold on. Sorry, wait, hold on, doesn't it equal 6? Oh, sorry, 72. I was thinking
72, what? What power? Feet
square.
divided by.
2. And the area of the triangle is 72 feet square. You're Miss Canella?
Yes. So
It
7.
says inches at the bottom of this.
Yeah, I know there's a mistake there. I know that. I'm so sorry about that. Keep going, kiddo. Here we go. No. Here we go.
All right, so 72 divided by 2
Mm-hmm. 36 what?
feet
To what?
to the power 2 or square.
36 feet. There's a square there. So what answer do you pick? A, B, C, or D?
B.
Now let me ask you a question because Mr.
Oh,
R
it's like C. I can't see. It's a little too. It's
Yeah.
too
too small.
read.
Now, I love how you corrected yourself because a lot of students today, when we did the independent work, they were picking, like, if the answer was 36 feet squared, they picked 36 feet. Because when you were doing area, you're multiplying. That's why you square. You're multiplying a foot times a foot or an inch times an inch. That's why you get to the 2 power. Okay? So please be really careful that the answer always has the exponent of a 2 in it, folks. Miss Roman, did you get this photo? Let me see. Where'd you go? Yes? Okay. Does everyone see what we did? Because now when we go in breakout rooms, we're going to apply what Mr. R just showed you on the problem before, and we're going to do problems like this, and you're going to see this on your independent work. Type yes if you understand problem 3 now. You have 5 seconds to type yes or no in the chat. Go.
I just need to write one little thing real quick.
Okay, well, they're going to be posted in Google Classroom. Everything at the end of the class. Okay, so yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got a lot of yeses here, Mr. R. You saw that? Awesome. All right, so let's go now to the breakout rooms. Mr. R and I are going to decide who the captains are going to be in those. I think I know who one will be, Mr. R. Do you have one in mind? Because I have one in mind. What do you have in mind,
I
Mr.
trust you. I trust you, God.
I was going to pick one would be definitely Leanna. And who would you like for the second room?
You could pick.
No, you pick.
No, you pick.
All right, you want to do Kalani?
Doesn't really matter. I think they all have the same levels of proficiency right now. They
Okay, so
all
we're gonna
understand
have
this. song.
Leanna in this room with the
Cool.
following people.
Just make sure they have sharing rights before we actually
Yeah,
tackle it.
yeah. All right. Then we're gonna assign. So breakout room 1 is Leanna, breakout room 2 is Kalani Roman. Maybe you guys can write on the screen. Mr. R is gonna stay back. I'm gonna make sure everyone can share their screen. Perfect.
Dope.
All right, so it looks like everyone has the ability to share if needed. So everyone can go to their assigned breakout rooms. Emma,
Cool.
and who's left in there? Emma and who's left? Kayla. Ian, go to your breakout room, Ian. Let's go. Now, I assigned you, go. Ian, go. All right. Miss Sanchez, do you feel confident to share the screen, or you want me to write on the screen and you tell me what to write based on your classmates?
Can you do screen sharing, please?
Sure. So we're going to work on problem 4 and 5, Miss Sanchez. So you decide who does what and coach them through it. You're the teacher. I'm going on mute. All.
Give me like 1 second. Hold on. Stop. Sorry, I just kept getting text messages from a friend of mine that won't stop. All right, it says remote problem 1, area of triangles, directions, read the problem below, annotate, show all work to receive full credit. A shape is made out of 10 right triangles of equal size. Each right triangle has a base of 3 centimeters and a base of 20, sorry, that was supposed to say 24, 2 centimeters. What is the total area in square centimeters of the shape? So we have to label. That's the first thing we do. So we know that we don't know the area yet. So we will put a question mark. We know that, hold on, why the heck is this big? Then we know that the base is 3 centimeters. And then the base is 2 centimeters. Oh wait, the height, sorry. Why it says base then in the word problem? Yes. All right. So then after that, we know the formula of area is A equals B times H divided by 2. And you know A equals area, B equals base, and then H equals height. So the first thing we do is we have to multiply 3 centimeters times 2 centimeters, and we will get 6 divided by 2. And the answer would be 6 centimeters divided by, to the square divided by 2. And our answer would be 3 centimeters to the power of 2, or square.
Now, are we done?
We're not done because we have to answer it on the bottom.
Go
It
back
says-
and we go back and read the question. What does this 3
Oh.
centimeters represent? The area of 1 triangle or the area of 10?
The area of 1 triangle.
So how do I find the area of 10 triangles?
We have to find the area of 10 triangles. I guess by like doubling it.
When you
So
say
like
what do you mean? Yeah, talk to me. What do you mean?
like so we know that equals to like 1 triangle, so like we should do like 10 times
Mhm.
3 centimeters.
Mhm.
And the total is 30 centimeters square.
Does everyone see what Leanna did? Do you guys have any questions for her? Okay, so obviously there is no answer choice. That was just pure error. We had this as multiple choice, but we took it away to make you work. Everyone see how she got 30 centimeters squared? Okay, so Miss Leanna Sanchez, do you have your phone with you? Yeah, right? Would you be kind enough to take a screenshot of this and post it and call it problem 4 in Google Classroom? That way that there's no problem, that everyone can have the notes.
All right.
Let me know when you have the picture, young lady.
I took the picture.
Wait a minute, I want to perfect something, so you're gonna not like this, but look. Can you just do me another favor? Can you just read? Okay, you're good. Okay, you're good. Everyone have it? Everyone good? Anyone have any questions? Is everyone with me so far? And Leanna? Okay, Leanna's gonna do problem 5. She might assign people to do it, so be ready for her. All right, Miss Sanchez.
Do it again or ask somebody to read it.
You're the teacher, it's up to you. You decide. I'm going on mute.
I want a student to answer. Caleb, can you answer this problem, please?
Sure. Directions. Calculate, determine the area of the triangle below. Show all work below as well. Steps used in class. The base of triangle is 12 inches and the height of triangle is 3.6 inches long. What is the area of the triangle? Label the triangle. B equals 12 inches. And the height and the height of the triangle is 3.6 inches long. What is the area of the triangle? Label the triangle. A is unknown. Show all work here using the steps modeled in class. A equals B times H. And I got it here. So 12 inches times 3.6 inches. And the next one is you're going to multiply it, but you're gonna put the 12, you're gonna put the 12 and then you're gonna put the other line next to the 3.6. Oh, 12.12 times 3.6. It is 43.2 inches.
Leanna, what are your thoughts? Do you agree with him? Caleb, are we done? Leanna?
No, yeah, you're not done. You have to divide now. You have to divide 43.2 inches squared divided by 2. And you will get 43.2 divided by 2 equals 21.6 inches square.
Leanna, would you be kind enough to take a screenshot of problem 5 for us?
Yeah, no problem. The last problem we did was problem 4, right?
Yes, ma'am.
5, right?
Type in the chat if you understand what we just did, problem 4 and 5. Type yes if you understand 4 and 5 now, please. Because I'm going to open up the independent practice. We're going to quickly go over it. Leanna's going to go over them with you. And Abigail's been quiet. Need to hear from you, young lady, okay? Everyone got it? Ms. Sanchez, you got this?
Yeah.
Let me just erase this so that others can do it. All right, so now I'm going to open up your independent practice, which it's opened now. And we're going to do it with Leanna and Abigail and whoever else helps. So please go to your independent practice. I posted it at like 6:40 something this morning. And let's take this away.
All right. So we all know that we have to click on 604 because that's the class we in. So it says question 2. A shape is made of 15 right triangles of equal size. Each triangle has a base of 8 centimeters and a height of 4 centimeters. What is the total area in square centimeters of the shape? So we know that we don't know the area, so we're going to label this. So we have to put question mark for area. Base is 8 centimeters, and then height is 4 centimeters. So then we know that the formula is area, or A, equals B times H divided by 2. So A we have to do 8 centimeters times 4 centimeters, and that equals to 32 centimeters square divided by 2. And 32 divided by 2 equals 16 centimeters square. So now what we have to do is we have to do 16 times 15, because it says a shape is made out of 15 right triangles, and we have to find the area of all the 15 triangles. So the total area is 240 squared centimeters, whatever, or centimeters squared. So our answer would be C.
Excellent. Anyone have any questions for her? Oops. Questions, comments, concerns? Are we good? This is the answer. Okay. Leanna, who's got the next problem? This one.
Kevin can do this next problem. Yeah, Kevin could do this next problem.
Kevin.
All right. Problem 3. A shape is made of 20.
Right. Are you there, Kevin?
Square centimeters of the shape.
Says, I don't know if you guys heard him right, but he said a shape is made of 20 right triangles of equal size. Each right triangle has a base of 3 centimeters, and it should say height of 2 centimeters. What is the total area in square centimeters of the shape? What do we do? Do we know the area, Kevin? It says, what is the area? Do we know it?
Nope.
Do we know the base? What's the base?
The base is 3 centimeters.
And the other base, that's 2, is supposed to be the height. My mistake. What do we do now? What's the formula?
The formula is A equals B times 8. And then it's A times.
So what's the base? What number is the base? The base, the B is what number?
3 centimeters.
And what's the H, the height?
2 centimeters.
Now, Kevin, what's 3 times 2, kiddo?
6.
Okay, so now we got to take the 6 and we divide it by 2. What's 6 divided by 2, sir?
6 divided by 2 equals 3.
What's if you have $6 and you give me how much you got? 3 what?
3 centimeters.
Now, Leanna just modeled what we do. Do you remember what you do now, what this 3 represents? Maybe she can help you. Leanna, want to help him from here?
All right, so now it says 20 right triangles, so we have to do 20 times 3 centimeters, and that is equal to 60 centimeters squared. And that's it. Your answer will be B.
Do you have any questions for Leanna, myself, anybody? Is everyone with us? Leanna, can we have Abigail do one?
Sure. Abigail, you want to do the next problem?
Sure. The area is a question mark. The base is 6 feet and the height is 15 feet. So the formula is B times height divided by 2. A equals 6 feet times 15 feet, which equals 90 feet. And then once we have 90, we have to divide that by 2. Which equals 45.
45 what?
45 feet.
Okay, squared, right? So what do they pick?
A.
A, you guys see that? Are we good?
Send it, okay?
Is everyone good? We're picking A, 45, yes? Okay, let's move on to number 4. In the chat, what is the area formula of a triangle? Please type the area formula in the chat. Is it base times height divided by 2, or is it area equals length times width? We paid attention to the formula. We wrote it down on like 10 problems now, right? Good. Consensus says A. How many points do you think you earned? Let's move on to the next component. The next component, once you turn this in, is going to be your exit ticket. Now, look, I can see who's turned the work in and who's in my room, and it says how many points you earned. So everyone that was in my room should have received the 100. It looks like we're in good shape over here. Let's now do the same on your exit ticket. So now we're going to go to the exit ticket, which I'm not going to really go over as much because I want to see what you can produce, but it's the same thing that Leanna, Abigail, Kevin all did. So you type 604, right, Miss Sanchez? Find the area. What's the area formula again, guys?
A equals B times H divided by 2.
So you're going to multiply 10 times 8 and divide it by 2. What's 10 times 8?
80.
What's half of 80?
40.
40, is it centimeter or centimeter squared?
Centimeter squared.
Awesome. So you pick choice D for number 2. How about number 3? How do you tackle this one? Adam, how do you do it? Adam. What's the area? Do you know? It says, what is the area? Do you know the area, Adam? Kevin said no. Kevin, do you know the base? Yikes. Okay. Yeah, I can type in the chat. Type in the chat. Somebody help me out because their internet's not. Emma, what's the base? Give me the first number. What's the base? There's a lot of cameras off. Yikes.
30?
The base?
Oh no, 3 cm.
Good. And what's the height? It's obviously the other number. I made a typo.
2 cm.
Emma, what's the formula?
B times H.
Okay, what's 3 times 2, Emma?
3 times 2 equals 6.
And now you're gonna do 6 centimeters squared. Divide that by 2.
Equals 3 centimeters
3 centimeters.
squared.
Okay, are we done yet, or we gotta do one more step?
We have to do one more step.
And what is that? How do I find the total? Leanna just did it. What do you do with the 3 and the 30? Are we gonna add or multiply?
Add.
So we're gonna sit there and add 3, 30. Okay, right. Multiplication gives you the answer faster. You're not wrong, but we wanna multiply. I don't wanna sit and add 3 30 times, do you?
No.
No, I wanna multiply and get it quick. So what's 3 times 30?
3 times 30 equals 90.
90. So you're gonna pick choice C for number 3. Does everyone see what she did? Anyone have any questions? Okay, so let's look at the next problem, which is problem here. This is really easy. Who wants to do it? 5 kick word points for someone that comes off and does it. I know, Adam, you're having trouble, so you can type. Go ahead, Abigail.
Find the area of the triangle that is half of the rectangle. So for area, we have to put a question mark because we don't know that yet. For B, it's 8 m, and height is 6 m. And then we have to multiply 8 times 6, which is 8 times 6 is 48, and 48 divided by 2 is 24.
24 what?
M.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I put centimeters. Sorry, guys. Yes. M what? M or M squared?
M squared.
Which is meters, right? So what answer is it, Abigail?
It's B.
Everyone see that? We picked B. Yes? Questions? Comments? Concerns? Everyone got this? Type yes in the chat if you understand so far. All right. I see it going off. What is the learning target? Type in the chat if it's A or B. Number 5, if you think it's A, type A. The learning target says I can calculate the area, or if you think it's B, where I can calculate the perimeter. What do you think it is, A or B? Okay, I got lots. Okay, you don't have to keep writing A. 1 time's enough. Thank you. Okay, how many points do you think you got? Once you turn that in, you are responsible to turn your notes in. And then once your notes are submitted, Emma, make sure you do some iReady, because iReady is due on Friday at 3:30. Yes, Abigail. Yes, Abigail.
I need more time for the notes.
No problem. Do you need
Me too.
till lunchtime?
Me too.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the Google Classroom to work.
Awesome. So do you guys give it to me by today? Okay. Kevin, you need more time too, Kevin?
Yeah, because I need to complete the
Okay.
problem.
Okay, so if you turned in your independent and exit ticket, it's only 10:57. This class ends at 11:10, so you're gonna have the next 13 minutes to perfect your notes if you didn't get to finish. And then if you need more time after that, just send me a message, okay? I'll meet you in the main area. All cameras need to be on, or I need to be notified why. I only know why Caleb's is off.
Makes sense to everyone. So again, you have now 13 minutes remaining of class. This is time to submit your daily class notes, your independent practice, and your exit ticket. There should be no if, what, but, or nothing. You had more than 45 minutes to write this all down. I'm not accepting nothing. If it's not readable to me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Proper etiquette goes a long way. I'm not gonna sit here and start squinting trying to read what you wrote. I'm not doing that. So let's start writing those notes down and independent practice and the exit ticket. Again, we went over it. I made sure that you guys knew how to do it. You guys said yes, so let's do it.
Same here, Mr.
Those of you that are done with all three, you will resume with ready. Remember, it's 150 minutes. I know it's a lot, guys, but listen, we got to do it. We all need it. Practice makes perfect. And right now, we're not proficient. We could be even better.